What's up? So this video I'm going to talk about an add-on that I've been using for about, I don't know, I guess like a couple years, I guess. But first, I'd like to say that if you like this video and you just happen to stumble across it through searching and whatnot, please subscribe to my channel. I post WoW videos pretty frequently and also SWTOR videos as well. So the add-on I'm going to be talking about is Vanas KoS. So what is it? It's essentially a kill on sight notifier, which is crazy fun when you're on a world PvP server and you like to partake in world PvP activities. It lets you know when there's a enemy player or friendly player in the area, and that's the main sort of window in the sense that that's the notifier window. Like that's where the names come up. And I'll show you what it looks like right here. So I was flying around somewhere and a enemy name will pop up. And you can click on it, and it will automatically target the player if they're in range, and it's really, really convenient. So first things first, let's take a look at the main window, the main UI of the add-on itself. To do this, you can go up to your minimap and go to the Vanas KoS, and I think left-click and then click main window, or you can just type in /KoS. So right there, we have all the different things that the add-on tracks. Player KoS or guild KoS, nice list, hate list, PvP stats, and last seen. You could also change the what it's tracking for each one, so you could like sort of cross do it. So if you want player KoS, you can see where last seen, your player info and all of that stuff. You could change it. You can click a button to go to the configuration window. That's the most boring part. Now let me show you my favorite option. My favorite thing about this thing is the fact that you can have on your map your world PvP encounters. So as you see on the left side near Grove of Ascena or whatever it is, you can see PvP encounter 1, and then all the skulls and crossbone is when I've died. I've only won once so far on this character. It was pretty rough. Had to get used to PvPing as Elemental Shaman. So you can see that the two characters sometimes will bunch up if they're in like really close range of each other. There's a rogue that I happened to kill. You'll see footage of it in a little bit. And it basically just lists everything, like the time that it happened, the player's name, the guild they're in, their level. And you could also, from there, add them to, say, a kill on sight list. And you can go into the main frame and click add entry, or you could right-click on the Vanas KoS icon on your minimap. Then you type in the name, and then you type in a reason. So I typed in, like, one of the guys, as I said, attacked me like a bitch. And you can type that in, and it shows up. It shows the name, the guild, the level, and the class. You could also say, switch it to the reason or where they were last seen at the specific time and zone. So you could, organize it differently if you'd like. Sometimes it's really, really awesome. Then it gives you a bunch of different info once you mouse over it. So it's a tooltip that pops up. You also have an ability to share your KoS list with your guild, or your guild can create one. Everybody that has that and can share it. It's really fun where you can have like basically a list of people from your guild can make one. You can go in and change the entry for whatever you want, or you could add a new one. So I put the one where I beat the rogue. I said died like a bitch. So now there'll be notification anytime that someone on my kill on sight list comes in my area. I'll know it. They'll be able to differentiate it between just a regular enemy player and someone on my actual list itself. Another really cool thing is your PvP stats. You can go back into the main window. On the drop-down menu, you can go to PvP stats. And it shows you your wins, your loss. I don't know what the PvP tab is for. And then there's like a score. I guess it's just like a matter of wins and losses, like the difference between the two. As you see, there's 4 losses and only 1 win. You could organize it by name, of course. You could use a list there. Then in a second, I'll show you. You could go down to the bottom and change it to the dates, the zone where you did it. So once you go to different zones, you could change it to the zone section and say, oh shit, you know, there's a lot of PvP clearly going on in Hyjal rather than, you know, Vashir or something similar to that. And there's also general, where there's more like info based on players' levels. You can do classes, races. There's a bunch of different ways you can look at the data. It's all basically the same though. So the most boring part is the interface configuration, where you can change a bunch of things like notifications. The warning window is the little blue thing at the bottom of my screen. That's where I put it. One thing that I will say, and I'll just let this play over, is the chat notifications. Go to notifications, then you go chat message. I uncheck that because occasionally I was running into a problem where every once in a while there'd be this weird, nonsensical, just it looked like random writing that would pop up in the middle of my screen. And if you guys have any chat add-ons, you know how if someone says your name and like say you're in trade chat and it pops up, something will pop up in the middle of the screen. That's what it would pop up in my giant notification. And it would be kind of annoying because it was a long message and it never said anything. It was just a bunch of jumbled words and letters and stuff. So that's the add-on. I really like this add-on. And I had something, I think when Cataclysm first came out, this add-on was bugged and it wasn't updated for a long time. It's so broken. And I tried a couple of them. They weren't as good as this. I just have a lot of fun roaming the world. You know, a name will pop up and I will just go out and kill him, or I'll die, apparently, as you've seen in the map of all my deaths. So if you guys like this, you know, check it out on a Curse. That's where I get my stuff. I use a Curse client. But I've been using it for a couple years now. Really fun. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. A new Paiid video will, of course, be on Friday. And I'll see you guys next time.